What's good? Welcome to another edition of First String Podcast. On today's episode of First String Podcast, we were supposed to have Lynnell Willingham. Lynnell's not feeling well today, so he called in. He told us he's not feeling well, but we have a surprise for Al. But wouldn't you know it, Al's running a little bit late. So we'll talk to our surprise guest that we have. We will go around the NFL. We will revisit the Commanders Green Bay game, and we will look forward to the Commanders Las Vegas Raiders game. We'll go around the NFL, like I said. Al has a foursome for us, and we have a new segment called Explain Yourself. So I hope y'all are ready. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the first string podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the first string podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, first string is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he read GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Nah, for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the first string podcast show.
Welcome back to First String Podcast. Please do not forget to like, subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content just like this. The most important part, though, is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. That's how we grow. That's how we continue the show. So, like I said, we have a packed show for you all. We apologize that Lynnell can't be here, but he's sick. So let's get the cast in here right now. We just lost our special guest, but we do have HR standing by right now. Hello, HR. How are you?
Hello. I did approve Lynnell's sick leave, so it's okay.
You approved the sick leave
For Lynnell,
30,
yes.
30 minutes before the show?
Well, it was extenuating circumstances, so,
All right. Okay. Well, listen, just know that I'm going to be calling in sick 30 minutes prior.
So, no. You just told me that you're planning on calling in sick 30 minutes prior, so that would be a no. That's
Delete
denied.
that. I was glitching.
That's denied.
That was a whole glitch moment. Listen, let's get in. Al, have you ever called in 30 minutes prior to where you need to be at work?
Yes.
Why am I not surprised?
See?
Yes. Good evening, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Let me first.
How are you?
After victory on Sunday, it's because it's Victory Tuesday. When your team's won, it's called Victory Tuesday. So
well, you know what, Al? Just because you said that, I got something for you. All right, Al. Do you know?
I don't like the way this sounds, but go ahead.
Do you know, Al, that I know someone that you might know, but you didn't know that I knew this person?
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring him on right now. I always told you, Al, I'm gonna get you some support. I'm gonna get you some help. Well, I actually got you some help today. Hello,
Hey, What
Man,
up,
that's
Al?
Hello.
man, that's a beautiful hat you got on there, brother. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Where
sir.
do we find paraphernalia like that?
Oh
Can I
my
send you
Yeah.
some money and you send me one up here? Because I need one of them for game day.
Look, that's a one of a
beautiful.
kind. Now you can't do
Beautiful.
that. He cannot send you one.
Custom hat.
I'm gonna try to get one with his name on it.
The United States Postal
Absolutely.
Service, the United States Postal Service won't deliver it.
I
UPS
get
won't
it.
deliver it.
I
This is
will
getting a
not
little low.
get it. That's
So is this your was that your official fan of the year hat that you had?
It's one of my hats, but that is my official statue.
Oh, excuse me.
See that? You see that right there? Hold on. I gotta give him a solo for this one. I gotta give him a solo.
Look at this.
man, that's a man. I'm trying to tell you, that's
something.
called dedication, man.
That's something right
dedication
there.
to the cause. But look at that belt buckle, man. That thing
That's
look
something
good.
right there.
That thing look
Yeah.
good. Man, can we get
Yeah.
that? Can I get a duplicate of that put up here?
Where
Oh,
would
yeah,
you
yeah.
put that at,
Look,
Al? There's
I-
nowhere that you could put that.
Look, I'll send you a plug for the hat. That
Man,
way he can get you one done up.
I will. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do one
Look,
for everybody.
he'll even do them other people's teams
No,
too.
we don't worry about
But
it.
then share that information with everybody.
Yeah,
We-
that's
we-
the
we-
that's the
Yeah,
part of the information that you need to share.
Yeah, you need to
I
share that with
will
all of
share
us.
that.
You know.
Yeah, I will share that.
Okay, so
So,
listen, let's just
That
get
look real
right.
good in burgundy.
That would look
Only
good.
if we got a style on
Yeah,
it.
see. No, it's not gonna have
right.
a star on it. It's not gonna have a
You
star
gotta
on it.
put,
You
James,
know, we are America's team, so they put the star in different colors. I know y'all
look,
who,
get
who
beat,
voted for this?
y'all getting
this-
used to us beating y'all down
well,
in the blue and the silver.
to be honest, ours is biblical.
Tell them again.
So I'm gonna leave this with you so you can ponder this, and then you tell me. Like,
Oh,
this was
man.
written over 2,000 years ago.
BC. Okay.
So what did the angels tell the wise men to look for to find baby Jesus?
Now, see, listen. Now,
See,
I'm gonna tell
no,
y'all about.
no,
I'm gonna tell y'all
don't
about.
worry,
Let
I'll
me tell
wait.
y'all.
It's the
No,
North Star. Y'all not
Negative. Look, it's not the North Star. Y'all better reread your Bible.
Preach.
Reread your Bible.
okay.
They said, look to the north for the star. I didn't
Right,
write it.
and
I'm
y'all
just,
in the South.
yeah. No, but depending
Listen,
on
we're
where
gonna
you're
start.
at, we could be in the north.
But they wasn't in the
We
in the
we gonna
in the
start drug testing. We're gonna start drug testing
I,
before we
I'm
jump on
just saying.
the
Look, we
They
was
y'all
in the
not,
north where they at.
y'all not north of them.
Y'all are a disrespectful congregation.
What?
You
Yeah,
hear that man?
mhm.
You hear
How
that
we
man preaching? You
disrespectful?
are
Look,
disturbing this man from his preaching. He's giving y'all some
mhm.
good words there. You
Oh,
should sit there, be quiet, and learn
oh.
something.
They say in the Bible, beware of false prophets.
That's what it do say. It do say that. It do say
But
that.
I
but
know.
look,
I see
but
one
I didn't
behind you.
write that. That's
That's
written.
Bible.
It is written. So let it be done. So let it be written. I think Pharaoh said that when he was trying to be hard.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Let me explain. So Suitman is Gene's best friend.
Yeah.
Y'all know Gene. Gene
Yeah.
has been on he's been on the podcast.
Mhm.
Me and Suitman here, we talk, we link up. Suitman went to Buffalo for the Ravens Buffalo game,
Man.
opening weekend. How was that? What was the energy like in that building? And did you leave early?
So I didn't make it out to the game because I was supposed to go with Gene's brother and he couldn't go. So I went to Buffalo, we hung out and we had a good time. He's a big Bills fan too, but
Mhm.
we did watch the game and it was crazy. That was probably the best game of the year. I mean, that was incredible. They had a 15-point lead with like 9 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was crazy. It
So-
was crazy.
So let's just jump right into this. First off, I'm gonna say what's up to everybody in chat. Bruce Glass is in the building first. We
Hey,
got
Bruce.
Cuzzo, aka the commish, in the
Mhm.
building. The commish
And he
took
done
an
switched
L.
up. He tried to get us.
The commissioner took an L this week, right?
Oh.
He took an L this week on in fantasy because he lost to your boy.
Oh.
I put him to bed quick before the
Unfortunately,
second Monday night game.
I'm still fantasy number one.
I should be number 2 right now.
Well,
Right behind you.
What comes before number 2?
Well, wait.
It don't matter. It don't
Higher
matter
than
for
number
me.
one.
What are you now? You number what?
1.
No. What's pick?
Oh,
I'm
he's
number 2. I should be number 2. I should be number 2.
no, he's number
What
3.
are you though?
He's number 3.
Am I number 3? Am I number 3?
He's number 3.
I'm number
Okay,
3.
thank
Well, I'm
you,
still undefeated.
Al,
I'm still undefeated.
Because what pick will say what he should have, woulda, coulda.
No, I thought the points. I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't look at the points yet because after I secured that victory at the first Monday night game, I just stopped looking. That was no need to worry.
And our, as far as our weekly picks, you say you should be this and you should be that, but you're not. So that's why I'm like, well, what are you?
So here, this is to James. This says, so the 3 wise men were in Brazil.
I'm just saying.
He said he'll fix that this week. Okay. Who we got in the building? Oh, State's coming in.
Yes.
The Falcons coming in. So listen, Al, since we're
champ is
talking
here.
to James, since we're talking to James, I'm sorry, Suitman here. Tell us about this crazy game that went down on Sunday between the Cowboys and the Giants. Let's get into it.
Look, I think I needed high blood pressure medicine. I think I needed to be resuscitated a couple times.
Yeah.
I was like, that bomb was crazy.
Yes.
Crazy. But we got the truth with the field goal kicker. We got the truth. 65 yards. I think that field goal would have been good from about 75 yards. Aubrey is the truth.
Between y'all and Baltimore, who keeps a good field goal kicker, I don't know which one is the best. But the bad part about it is one of them is not going to make the Pro Bowl.
Well, guess what?
And hopefully,
they will. They'll both make it.
They'll both make it. But you guess what? You can take Baltimore's kicker off because technically he's the reason they lost that game Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, it's last Sunday. Because
let's not forget Jacksonville's kicker.
He makes that extra point after that last touchdown.
Yeah.
That game, Baltimore can't win. It's a different situation.
But
So,
see, Jacksonville, their kicker kind of failed them.
I'm about to say, we don't count preseason kicks. Looks like he better 70 in preseason.
No, I'm talking about the first game. The first game, he missed a vital kick.
He's not clutch. Said Aubrey's clutch.
But
I don't know about that.
He done missed a kick this year. He ain't hit all his kicks this year.
Who?
4 seconds, 65 yards.
65 yards. Yeah.
I don't know how.
But you can't discount the kick. You can't discount
unless someone has a perfect record right now.
You can't discount the kick, whether it's preseason or not. You cannot discount that kick.
Is there a kicker who has not missed a kick yet?
Oh, I don't know. I have to look and see. All I know is he's 5 and he's burning up my fantasy squad.
You talking about the Cowboys kicker?
No, my Jacksonville kicker.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about
afloat. No, Jacksonville's kicker stayed afloat this week. He got him like 30 points. It's like,
yeah.
What kicker does that?
Yeah, Aubrey got us about 12.
Yeah.
Or 9, something like that.
Let's talk about so what are the Cowboys? I see that y'all signed Jadeveon Clowney.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Because y'all pass rush was it was not there. Playing the New York Giants. And Russell Wilson turned back the hands of time on you guys. What is going on with your defense?
Okay, so in Dallas's defense, about the defense, it's a divisional game. So a divisional rival game can go either way on any given Sunday. When we was 1-15, the only team we beat was the Redskins at the time, a divisional team. So a divisional game can go either way. You can't just say, oh, they're gonna get beat and it's gonna be a bad whooping. So in their defense, that's why the game was close. But that game, so whenever I'm at the game, I can only watch the game for a little bit because I get anxiety and I get nervous. There's a lot going on. So I come home and I rewatch the game, especially after we win. If we don't win, then I delete it. But if we win, I rewatched the game because I know the ending. So watching the game, the defense played pretty good the whole game. It was that fourth quarter, them two big bombs. That's what did it. Like literally rewatching the game.
Like Al, like when you play the Giants, the one person that you have to have the scouting report on and have your defense geared to is Mr. Malik Neighbors.
Yes,
But
sir.
Yes.
he and Robinson both got off on y'all. I think Robinson had 149 yards, a touchdown. Malik Neighbors, he just celebrated in the end zone all day. He had 2 tutties.
Well,
Yeah, he did.
I what we've done, I call it offense because it hasn't been much D in our defense this year. I love our
Right.
boys. Offense has carried the load. Outside of maybe a few minutes after that delay in the first game, and to Superman's point, it has been 2 divisional teams we've played who do know our schemes very well. And the game can go any way, but it has not been much defense played. But what we need to talk about is the fact that Dak should be on someone's early season MVP list for how he carried this team thus far. It's the way too early MVP list, but he is carrying this team.
Oh my
It
goodness!
should have been a win week 1, and
one
it
second.
was a win last week.
Yeah,
Sid,
let him
can
cook.
you give us hold on? So no, Sid, can you give us that disclaimer, please?
The words that are being spouted by Al does not represent everyone on First Ring Podcast.
Indeed.
Well, that's okay.
Thank you.
Well, that's
Thank
okay.
you.
Well, I'm the only voice of reason.
Yes, Al is making perfectly
Whoa,
good sense.
whoa, whoa.
Put that comment back up there.
Yeah,
Which
voice
one?
of reason.
Oh, this is right here.
Oh, you're talking about the 450 yards. Yeah, but
Russell Wilson threw for
Those-
450
That's a lot of yards.
that's a lot.
He did. But to Superman's point, the majority of that came in the latter third and fourth quarter. Now,
Yeah.
the whole game
So-
counts.
That makes it worse.
The whole game counts. Let me finish. So before you say the whole game counts. And they don't break down the games or the stats by quarters. So it's by the game. So you are absolutely right. But the point of every game is to get a win.
You make it
And you
sound like
get
y'all
all
playing
three
prevent
all
defense, Al.
three
I'm not trying to hear that.
best.
Y'all were not in
All
prevent defense.
three
Y'all in man-to-man getting burnt up.
Guess what, Sid? You all get your chance in a couple weeks, so don't you worry about that.
I ain't worried about it
Don't you worry about that defense.
because we won. And let's not start talking about the stats of the picks
Dirty
either, because
bird.
you're not in front of me today either.
Every time we come to Atlanta, we have a good time. And I can't remember the last time we took an L in old. And we ain't
Take a
talking
good
about
look at
no
it, Al. That's gonna be the only way you're
belts
gonna
for
touch it.
We ain't talking about no belts for First String Podcast.
Take a look
We're
at
talking
it,
about
Al. That's gonna be the only way you're
NFL
gonna touch it. It's looking at it through the screen. Go ahead, reach out, set it on the screen. Go ahead. It's okay.
So Al,
Yes, ma'am.
what is the difference between the Giants' performance between week 1 and week 2? Tell me.
They had more practice.
They had what?
No one played in the preseason much.
I said week 1.
There was a lot of
Week
rust
2.
for a lot of teams in week 1. But they're NFL players. They practice well. They practice hard. And like Superman said, it's a divisional rivalry.
I'm
So
just gonna be
understand-
honest with you. I think that because they had 2 division games back to back, I really feel like they looked better in week 2 than they did in week 1.
Everybody did.
Yes. No.
Name a team that didn't that won. Name a team that didn't look better in week
But
2.
they didn't win.
in
Is
week
what
1.
I'm saying.
I
But
know, but every team looked a little bit better.
I don't think
Yes,
that a
they
team
do.
is going to just
Pittsburgh did.
outright do spectacular in from week to week, just I don't know, where usually it's progression.
Them-
You know what I mean?
Now I think about it, Al, none of your team look good this week. Pittsburgh didn't look
Hold
good.
on.
Dallas
Hold
didn't
on,
look
hold
good.
That
and
didn't
neither
look
did
good
Dolphins.
offensively.
Where are you now?
Offensively, in that second half, we look very good.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold
What
on.
is
Let's go here.
happening?
He's turned on the blue light. Blue light. That look good, baby. That's that Dallas blue light.
Oh my goodness. Here he goes.
Everything look better in blue.
Let me sick.
Sometimes you just gotta pop out.
I got
There
motion
you go, man.
sickness
Tell him again,
already.
man.
Sometimes you just gotta pop out,
Hey,
James. You
Pick, where
right.
you been hiding these wonderful gifts, man? You've been holding out on me, man. You have saved. I don't understand. Where have you been hiding this, man? This gentleman with all these toys and these wonderful clothes and apparel,
Do you
man.
see
Where have you
that? Wait a
hiding these
minute.
guys?
Do you
I
see
see the
this?
custom paint.
That's
That
custom.
thing, man. That thing flies the sky, baby.
Yes.
And it got double deuce on the top, baby. Hey, baby, that thing,
That's because that's his fan of the year. Year.
man, that thing tougher than number 2 sandpaper. I tell you the truth, baby.
Hey, Al, I think this comment was for you.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Once again, dump truck Don. Dave, you can only get one W for if you score 0 touchdowns or score 100 touchdowns if you lose. So guess what? You got a W for that game, and we got a W for that game. And guess what? In a couple weeks, you get a chance at that defense too. Maybe Jaden will be playing, but we'll talk about that later, I guess, won't we?
Okay, well, we will talk about that later. But this
yes,
comment was for you, Suit Man. It says sometimes just gotta pop out is wild. Pause.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta pop out. It don't even matter.
so
You just
so listen,
pop.
Al, if you make it down here for the Commanders Cowboys game, I'll introduce you to Suit Man over here. Make sure you come on down. We'll see. We will see you out
We will
and
make
about.
sure he's at the tailgate, having and all you need to eat or drink is on me. You good with this, man? You good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, I
you in
might
good
have to go ahead and do that.
Where everything you need, everything you
Look,
got, you in good company. Phil, you'll be security will be there to make
look,
sure.
I'm slated for the first 15. So I might have to go ahead and make that the first 16. Yeah,
That's
because
the
Christmas,
Christmas day.
look.
That's the Christmas day.
Are
That's the
you
Christmas
coming up
Day game.
here for
Oh.
the game?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
Christmas
look, I'm
Day,
on
you
slate for the
Go ahead, James.
I said I'm on slate for the first 15 Cowboy games, probably now since I got the invite, maybe the first 16 Cowboy games.
Okay.
See, there you go. See, listen, that's the Christmas Day. That's when we gonna throw back the hands of time on y'all.
That's when you better give your
We
kids
gonna win
that
a Super
gifts.
Bowl era.
You better give your kids the gifts on the
We might put a
21st.
roof on y'all's stadium, so we'll be all right.
Man, they tearing that trash down. Don't worry about putting no more repairs in there. Let's just beat them down and get out of there. We ain't putting no more money into that stadium.
What
We
you
ain't putting enough
say
whoopers on
now?
them anyway.
No, what you
Yeah,
say?
so we might put a roof on their stadium when we whoop
No,
them.
I was talking about Al. What Al say?
I said we ain't putting no more money into that stadium. We bring the fans because the fans ain't showed up for half the games.
Yes, they do.
Because
That's
we
not
beat them
true.
so bad.
Yes, they
They
do.
sell their tickets
Al,
to us.
what's the last game you went to?
Don't worry about that. I ain't go to
Oh,
don't worry
okay.
about- we're talking
It's
about
been a
this
minute.
stadium. I told you I don't like
Hey,
going in that stadium. That's a good reason. And I was
Okay,
forced
so
to go.
you wouldn't know if you're
The
not
last,
there.
it was Tennessee. I was there last year, Tennessee.
Okay. I was at
that
every
didn't go
game
so
last
well.
season.
Yeah, I know.
That didn't
You
go so
wasted
well.
time. Huh?
I what?
You wasted time going to, you like
No,
watching
I was
stuff.
right on the
You
money.
wanted me to
I
watch
was
bad
where I
movies
should have
too.
been.
You
What
watch
was
bad
that record
movies too.
last year? What was that
All right,
record?
let's get this back. Let's get this back. So
Yeah.
let's get this back real
Yes.
quick. Okay, Superman, Al, I need y'all to answer this question for me.
Sure.
What needs to improve from week 2 to 3 for Dallas to get another victory? And I believe y'all got
Chicago.
Chicago.
We got
Chicago.
Chicago
Oh
this
my
week.
God.
In Chicago.
Yeah, nothing really needs to improve for y'all to get another victory versus Chicago. But what would you look for improvement? What areas of the 3 phases would you look for improvement in this week coming up versus Chicago? Who needs to improve the most? Let's start with you, Superman.
I think we need to improve the most on our defense, like overall defense, because our offense. I know y'all don't believe it, but our offense is top 5, guaranteed top 5. With Pick, CD,
What is?
Bird,
Offense.
offense is top 5.
That's don't lie.
I'm not saying team. I'm saying our offense is top 5, like straight up.
Superman.
Y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want to take.
don't lie.
Y'all don't want to.
People
Yeah,
do.
look. Y'all don't want to drink the Kool-Aid, but y'all gonna have to drink that Kool-Aid.
No.
Y'all gonna have to drink that Kool-Aid.
Oh, blue raspberry,
Pick,
baby.
look, Pick and CD, them boys is the truth. They catch the ball. Like
Which
they catch
CD?
the
Which
ball.
CD you talking about?
The one
The
you got
same
to
CD that missed them first 3 passes.
Hey, Pitt, CD hand
Yeah.
dropped the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
I'm trying to figure out what
that
CD.
same
Which I'm
CD
trying
that
to figure
dropped
out
them
which
first
one.
3 passes.
Oh, that same one. Okay.
I told you,
That's
that
Joey
one.
Pitt
yeah.
was gonna be big for y'all. I told you.
Yeah,
that.
what did he drop on Sunday?
I told you, Joey Pitt. I want to watch the game on Sunday.
Y'all are being very rude to our wonderful guest who is trying to explain some wonderful things to y'all.
Some
Can y'all
wonderful
let the young man finish, please?
Woo,
Yeah.
everything is
Look,
wonderful.
Finish with your answering Pick's question with the wonderful insight you was giving us about the things the areas we need improvement upon, please.
yeah. So the defense secondary, which we should be all right, because Bland is gonna be back. Bland is gonna be back sooner than what people think. So we're gonna be all right in the secondary. Because once Diggs gets help over the back end, then we'll be all right. Because most of the long passes was put on Diggs. Of course, he's just coming off his injury. So that's what happens.
You got to attack it. You
So
got to attack the weak.
you got to
the
pick
weakest
on
link
it.
on the defense. Yeah, you
Look,
got to pick on him.
if we get into a fight and I know your arm is hurting, I'm punching you in the arm. Like that's what
Yeah.
you do.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I mean, ain't no such thing as a fair fight. I'm going after
yeah,
your weakness.
so that's what they did. And I ain't mad at them for that. But at the end of the day, we got to tighten that up.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Come
got
on,
to tighten
Al.
that up. Like Cam Newton said on First Take, he's like, look, if my starters ain't in, next man up. That's what they get paid for. Next man up.
True.
It's like if you don't go to work, your job is gonna still get done. They just gotta wait till it get done right when you come. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Come on, Al. What you
Yep.
got?
Well, I'm gonna make this pretty simple for you. What we need to do is kind of a mix of what we've already done. We need our offense to continue to play well. Because obviously our offense is going to have to carry our defense. When you ever seen somebody we have a broken ankle? Anybody ever broke a leg?
I did.
They give you a cane and tell you to put the weight on that cane to keep the weight off while it's healing. So while our defense is healing right now, we got to lean on our offense a little more and our special teams. Then we did Tyrone Turpin. Dig get hurt. So we got to check his injury status to make sure he gets back healthy. I need to check that because he's a big part of the special teams, which is one of the 3 facets that is important for this team to get better. And we need to get healthy on defense while we're healing. We need to bring Deron Bland back. We need to we need to make sure Wilson sees that deep ball. Now he got it late, but he had a couple over the top early. And I need number 7 Diggs, man, to become the Diggs I knew. I don't know what version of this Diggs. Now he's coming off of knee surgery, and it does take a little while. So I'm gonna give him a little pass because his legs don't look like they're quite under him. He's not quite comfortable. So I'm gonna give him a couple weeks. So that's why I say we're healing a little bit. So we're gonna lead on that offense. Gonna lead on that best kicker in the NFL, Aubrey. So when you get to the 50, give us 3. That's going to be important. That's going to be important. That's
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you guys, it's like a cane, right?
No, I said use the cane. So
use the cane. You guys use the cane, right? Yes. But I need to say this. You got to use the cane properly because I feel like y'all using the cane wrong. So you know how they tell you to use the cane on the opposite leg, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, you hold it in the opposite hand. I think that y'all holding it on the same.
No.
And then y'all kind of like, that's how you fall.
Okay.
We
ain't fall. We stumbled a little bit.
We stumbled and you're going to fall.
Yeah. Okay. We tripped a couple times, but we ain't fell yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So y'all saying this, but I need you to understand now that y'all holding the cane on the wrong side.
Break an ankle and feel you're going to walk the next week. You got
no, but you got that cane and you holding it wrong.
We holding it to support that defense.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying, because I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't see a defense on either side. So what does that say to you can't really speak to your offense so highly because we did not see
that defense held y'all to 21 points. I think y'all had.
I did not. In y'all game, I did not see either team. I saw y'all had better defense against the Eagles than y'all did the Giants.
I mean, we may have. I have to look at the stats, but our defense was like Superman said. The defense for 2.5 quarters was pretty solid. They only had 10 points.
The overall
Sorry,
performance,
14
because I
points.
said
14,
that. Remember, if you look,
14,
if
10
you
games.
roll back the tape, you look at our chat. I said ain't nobody playing defense
You did.
Yes,
That was
she did. She
especially
did
the
say
fourth
that. She
quarter
called
that
it.
came through.
because
Hey, I think
that game should
the
have
over has hit
the
way
over hit,
before.
and that never
Yeah.
really
But that's
happened.
the whole NFL. This was the highest scoring
No.
NFL weekend.
It
And
was.
it was a stat. 10 of the game, 10
was.
games averaged over 55 points.
Yep.
Combined.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
highest.
Yeah, you got to think
highest.
Buffalo
It
and
was.
Detroit.
I saw a lot of
Buffalo,
overs hit,
Detroit,
and I
Lot of
did
and the
expect
Ravens for
y'all.
that. You
Well,
got
we
to think
wasn't the only
Buffalo,
people not
Detroit,
playing
and the
defense.
Ravens. They were
Yeah, that's
doing their
fine.
thing.
Not playing
Hey,
defense.
let's do
That's
this.
true. You weren't the only ones,
Let's
but
do
we
this.
talking about y'all.
Let's do this real quick before Sid got to get out of here. Sid, take us to Atlanta. So take us about that Falcons game real fast for us, please.
Yeah. I mean, we did our thing. They came in and they finally calmed down a little bit. They got the run going. I just like them not being able to finish in the red zone and come away with those field goals. They got to figure out a way to get the ball into the end zone. That's part of what needs to happen. But what I am impressed with is that defensive line. Them young boys have come to eat. Each one of those number one picks, the defensive ends that they drafted, one out of Georgia, one out of Tennessee, both of them had a sack. Leonard Floyd, also from University of Georgia, who has had 8 sacks in every year that he's been in the league. He has averaged 8 sacks minimum every year he's been in the league. He had a full sack. So the defense was eating. All we need now is we have to figure out how to get the ball into the end zone. Drake London, he's going to have to figure out how to hold on to the ball. He cannot have these crucial drops down the line, in the fourth quarter, going toward the end zone, toward the red zone. He's having the ball hit out his hand, then he's hurt. No, we got to do something like that makes you want.
I got a question. Said did he happen to pick up CD Lamb gloves from the Thursday night opener of the NFL season?
Dang.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, he must have.
You got a lot to say about CD.
He must have borrowed CD gloves because after he fumbled going to the red zone, I don't think they threw him the ball again until late in the fourth quarter.
I got a question.
Talk to me.
You got a lot to say about CD, but you ain't said nothing about this highway robbery and this APB that should be out for Terry McLaurin.
We're not talking about Washington. We're not talking about Washington. We're talking about Atlanta.
We're talking about
We're talking about Atlanta right now. We're not talking about Washington.
Gloves.
Washington get plenty of time right now. We're talking about Atlanta.
That's what I'm trying to say, Sid. So why CD?
Hold up. Can y'all see this theme coming from Owl Head? This theme is coming out of Owl Head.
You talking about Atlanta and Drake London, and he want to bring CD.
Right. We talking about Atlanta.
I know.
Stolen dog will holler.
we need to finish the defensive push up the middle. Again, we got a bunch of young guys on defense, so they're only going to get better at this part of the year. We have to put the ball in the end zone. We can only come away with so many field goals. At some point, you're going to have to put it in there because other teams scoring field goals, and you're scoring field goals and they're scoring touchdowns. It doesn't add up. Just so happened the defense stood up and did their thing, which is what we needed to see, which is what Atlanta Falcons needed to see.
So y'all cut cool? Do y'all cut cool?
Okay, go ahead.
Do you cut your kicker? Because you brought a new kicker who made a lot of crucial kicks for you last week.
No, he not cut.
Two kickers?
Yes, they have 2 kickers. We have 2 kickers.
Okay, I just want to know.
They just made him inactive for the game.
Right.
So if they're going to cut him, they're going to cut him later. But right now, he's still on the squad.
Okay.
Hey, if Cool hit the streets, it's going to be some folks that go after him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can name one team that I know will go after him as soon as y'all cut him.
I know one that won't.
I know one that won't, for real. Yeah.
Sid, this question is for you. It says, Sid, do you feel that they need to package Pitt a bit more? In the beginning, they used him well, then he disappeared.
Say it again. Who disappeared?
Pitts.
Pitts, the tight end.
Oh yeah. It's like they try to get Pitts the ball, and he showed up quite a bit actually. And I don't know. I don't understand the offensive scheme that the young guy who came from the Rams is doing. I don't understand the scheme right now. He can't decide whether or not he wants to run the ball completely or pass the ball completely. He went back and forth, but once he got into a groove of running the ball, he continued to do so. Kyle Pitts is there. Okay. He's making the catches. He's turning the field. He's making that money. So
well, he's trying to because this is a contract year for him as well, right?
It don't make a difference. Pick. They're gonna have to pay him.
You think
because
so?
They don't pay him to hit the free market. Trust me, he's not gonna stay out there long.
You think they gotta pay Kyle Pitts?
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, if for the contract money he wants, I mean, he's gonna get it.
But he's only done it once.
Quarterback pick. Who was the quarterback?
That didn't work for Terry.
Who was the quarterback pick? Wait. We're not talking about Terry. We're talking about Kyle Pitts. Who was the quarterback?
Ex-commander Kirk Cousins.
It was Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Ryan was the quarterback when he led the league as a rookie. Touchdown, yard reception as a tight end. It's Matt Ryan.
Right. I got you.
Then we had a new offensive coordinator, and then we had a new quarterback.
Okay. How's your defense, Ed?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. The defense did their thing.
They did.
The defensive line came to play. They had no else about it. They came in to do their thing. They came in to kick the door down, let you know that look, we're getting better. That's what I need to see.
How AJ Terrell doing on this, Ed? My man,
he got burned every now and then, but he'll be okay.
I know he'll be all
Justin Jefferson. I mean, come on, let's be real.
I know because he's one of my favorite players. Ever since he put Terry McLaurin on that milk carton in that game, so he's been my favorite player ever since then, man. So,
I mean, we talking about Justin Jefferson. I mean, let's be real.
Jefferson, that's a different situation.
Justin Jefferson, he gonna make a lot of people look back at some point. Minnesota's problem is what I told you guys last year. Chemistry. Sam Darnold makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
apparently
Case Keenum also made a difference for them.
And they did the same thing. And they didn't make the playoffs the following year either.
Yeah. You're right. Okay, so Lady A, are you ready to cover the Washington Commanders?
Please.
What's that mean?
I have some questions for you when you get a chance.
Okay, I thought we covered them. We didn't.
We have to get
because that was a Thursday game.
It was a Thursday game, but we really didn't get it in the way we need to with our fans here.
No worries, I got it.
Okay,
it's no secret. September 11th, Thursday. The Washington Commanders traveled to Green Bay to play the Green Bay Packers. Unfortunately, they lost 18-27 in Green Bay. Jaden Daniels finished the game with 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, but Jordan Love finished the game with 292 yards, 2 touchdowns. One thing that did concern me that we talked about before, the rushing yards. Jaden still, was trying to run through. He finished with 7 carries, 17 yards, which of course we know you don't want your quarterback trying to carry the load. But Josh Jacobs from Green Bay, he had 23 carries, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. He pretty much had a good standout game. I want to say he was their leading rusher. Tucker Kraft was their leading receiver. He's
the tight end.
Huh?
He's the tight end, and Sid always says this about a Dan Quinn coach defense. He says the tight end is the weakness in the defense. Mm-hmm. And Sid, I can't lie, I had to go back. So Sunday, I really pretty much didn't watch any football. I watched like maybe the Sunday night game, and I watched the 2 Monday night games. But I went back and I watched the Commanders and said, Tucker is a pretty good tight end, but he was finding holes in the zone like he had a map.
Yeah.
Like, and then for me, it was the tackling. The tackling was not up to par. Um,
Yeah.
uh, it's week 2 of the NFL season. You expect the tackling to get better. Um, like I'm still seeing way too many missed tackles. But Tucker, he found holes in the zone defense. Like he had a map. Like Dora the Explorer gave it to him. You know what I mean? She told him exactly where to go.
Yeah. And unfortunately, when you look at the stats of the game, it was like they just flat out beat us. It wasn't like we know our team, we knew game 1, even though we won, we played sloppy. Well, there wasn't much time for an adjustment, but at the end of the day, they just did not make an adjustment. They did still continue to play sloppy. They still had these penalties. I want to say, I mean, not as much as Green Bay. I will say Green Bay beat us on the penalty end of things, but they still just didn't. It just didn't seem like they meshed well. The team stats are definitely I mean, you look at it, they completely outplayed us. Total yards, we had 230, they had 404.
Yeah.
That's almost double. Passing yards was crazy. The same 179 to 269. Rushing yards, a lot of times we say when you run the ball, like the team who runs the ball, that's the team that's probably gonna win. Rushing yards, we have 51 rushing yards.
Yeah.
They had
It was pretty sad.
135.
It was
It
pretty
was
sad.
crazy. So we definitely did not play the way that we should have, obviously, which is ultimately what lost the game. We can't sugarcoat it. Our defense, they were okay, but I mean, you can't be just okay.
Absolutely. Al, I know you got a question. Hold on. You're watching First String Podcast live, streaming on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. Right now, our guest that we have with us is Superman, Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year in 2022. He's here to offer Al all of the love and support that he can give.
Yes, sir.
He's been begging for it. So, Al, come on with your question, Al.
Excuse me. Yes, I keep saying to y'all that at what point the oldest team in the league, which you all are, when you all told us about all these moves Adam Peters made in the offseason. At what point do they start helping your team? You've given up 7 sacks in 2 games, so I don't understand what Larry Tunsil's doing. Debo is basically Debo. I guess you could say him, but you ain't used Terry McLaurin yet. Your wide receivers are in the bottom third of wide receiver catches. Your rushing game is bottom third. At this point, and your quarterback's hurt now, possibly. I wish him speedy recovery. And I told you all, if your quarterback keeps being your leading rusher, you weren't going to have as good of a season you had last year. At what point do all these moves and the things start to come to some fruition of what to this season that you all want to build upon, as opposed to stepping back as it seems that you're doing?
Right.
Well, you want? I can take it.
Okay.
When you make changes, right? You have to give it a moment to work. So we're at week 2. So you better believe that somebody in the office is definitely looking at the situation, about to execute a plan B or whatever the case may be. I don't like the time that he has to throw the ball.
Okay.
I didn't like that. Week 1, I noticed it, and I'm like, he don't have a lot of time. Of course, with Green Bay, he really didn't have a lot of time. So one thing I didn't like is who they choose to, like. We have a rookie on our line, right? And you put the rookie with like against some of the best people in the league.
No,
And
Green Bay did that.
They're
Green Bay
scheming.
So with that said, is when you see that happening, you have to adjust in game. You have to adjust in game.
But you can't hide him. But so they chipped him. But it's harder to hide him on the outside than it is. If he was a guard, it'd be a little easier to hide and help and protect. But when you out there on that island, Gilligan said, man, they ain't come get Gilligan for a while.
So what I'm saying is, if you are not able to adjust in game, then after the game, meaning right now, you're developing something. You got something cooking. You gotta have something cooking. Now, Adam is definitely he's very intelligent. So hopefully he is coming up with a solution to the problem because that's ultimately what his position is.
Okay.
We have a problem, you come up with the solution. If your solution doesn't seem to pan out, you got to come up with something else. So I'm hoping that that's what's going on and we may see some changes, but when you look at it, it's like he just put these things into place. Like you just drafted some people. And like you said, Laramie, like these are new players to this team. So I mean, something has to give. You talk to the coaches, you find out what's going on in practice, what's happening, where the failures are during the game, and then you make adjustments, you make decisions. And so it may be uncomfortable, but something has to give.
Yeah.
So
So
I,
not
I
only did
expect to
we
see
get
something soon.
Go ahead, Pitt.
so not only did we lose a game, we lost two players as well. We lost Austin Eckler to
Yep.
it looks like an Achilles injury, and we lost Dietrich Wise as well for the year. We lost both of those players for the year. We came out of there the walking wounded, right? Jaden may miss a game this week with a apparent knee injury, but they're not saying exactly what his knee injury is. John Bates is another probably the best blocking tight end in the NFL right now. Left that game early, and that's when Micah and what's his name, Van Ness for the Green Bay Packers. They really and not even to mention not to mention Garrett, Rashawn
Not
Gary.
Gary.
They all started to get off at that point in time. And I think at one point in time, you saw all three of those rush ins on the field at the same time, where they put Mike on the inside, Rashawn Gary on one side, and Vanessa on the other side. And who you going to chip now, right? And at this point in time, they had us in when they knew we had to pass. As far as our wide receiver and passing game goes, the way that you slow down a pass rush is by running the ball. And the first drive was straight three passes, and we were out of there. And then you come back on the second drive, and you run on first down. Well, you didn't run the previous three downs. So what do you think is we're going to do differently? We're going to come out with the run. Green Bay was right there. I watched this game, and what is it? Remember the Raiders with Carr when he was getting rid of the ball at an astonishing rate, but they were all short passes, shallow passes, and the way you beat them was your corners that sat on slants, digs, comebacks, right? That's how you beat him. You put pressure in his face. That's exactly what the Green Bay Packers did to Washington. There was no deep threat. There was no. Yeah, come on.
Are you worried? You're speaking what you're saying with the running game. Best, like you said, the best thing for a pass rush is a good running game. I'm confused, and I'm just asking I'm asking this for anybody in the chat and on the panel as well. I'm confused why you're using a complimentary back as your bell cow. You got big backs on there. You talked all preseason about McCoskey, Bill, as they call him. You talked about Nichols. You talked about Rodriguez. But you're using the smallest back as your lead back, first, second down, and the lead your running game, and then having the question of why can't we run the ball? Austin Eckler's never been a bell cow type of ball.
He's not that right now. He absolutely was not that right now. He was that person that you put on and you can't say, oh, it's definitely a run. Right? It's definitely if he's there on first down, you can't say it's not like a Brian Robinson when you're like, or I'm gonna give you one better. It's not like a Derrick Henry, because Derrick Henry's not on the field on third down, right? But when he's on the field, unless it's third and short, but when he's on the field and it's first and 10, 9 times out of 10, they may give it to Derrick Henry because he could take that thing to the house, hit his head on. With Austin Eckler, you didn't know if it was a run or a pass, especially if you went 22 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and Austin Eckler. You don't know if he's coming out of the backfield. That matchup could be with your slow linebacker. So that's my thinking and what they were doing. But Cliff's main thing is running the ball. Everybody thinks that Cliff is a pass-happy type of offense. He's not. He wants to run the ball first, and I think he got away from that. On his own, Lady A, bring him in. Oh, I got it. I think he got away from that, which is, hey, do what you do best, which is run the ball, spread people out, and run the ball at them. We have another tough task on Sunday I'm gonna turn the page to this coming up week where we face Max Crosby and the Raiders. We just saw them lose on Monday night, but Max Crosby has no quit in him. So, Lady A, you spoke about our rookie. He's going to see Max Crosby. So he's got a great lesson he had to deal with. What's your boy's name in Green Bay that said Jaden talk too much? He had to deal with Burns. He had Burns week 1. He had Micah Parsons, Van Ness, and Rashawn Gary in week 2. And now you got Max Crosby who don't know how to quit.
Yeah. One thing I saw in this last game, I heard the commentators, they mentioned the fact that he was, struggling with Micah. And they were like, he got to toughen up. It's the big leagues. And that's true. But at the same time, this is a rookie, and we're talking about someone who is arguably one of the best in that position. Like it's
but I'm
tough. That's tough.
But this is NFL, Lydia. This is
you're right.
So if they see that's where you can get where the league is, that's where they're gonna keep going to. So they're gonna sleep towards Max Crosby. I guarantee you, is gonna go there. Over top of college.
That's his side. Hey, James, Superman. One of my favorite lines in the movie ATL is when Big Boy say, "I told you this is grown man business." Right? Yeah. Micah Parsons is a grown man.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
He a grown man. So he learned some grown man business on Thursday night.
Yep.
He get to watch film, study, and then he go face a Max Crosby. My question to y'all is, with him facing Micah, and then he gets Max Crosby this week, do you think he will have better tools to deal with Max Crosby this week after seeing Rashad Gary, Van Ness, and Micah Parsons in week 2?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah,
he needs some dog. He needs some dog in him. Like real talk. That's what he needs. He needs to, because he seems like almost like he's scared when he's out on that field.
He got dogs coming at him. So
that's what I'm saying. So if you in that situation and you up against some tough people, that you just need some dog in you. You need to go. Like it's go time. So I really feel like maybe he has everything that he needs. It's just a change in mindset. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I mean, he was drafted for a reason. Not to say he's talented. So what would be the defining factor? I think that could be it.
Well, in fairness,
so it's like coming from JV to varsity.
Yeah.
You coming from JV and you like, okay, I'm the top dog in JV. Now I'm going to varsity where you ain't even close to being one of the low ones in varsity when you just coming. So now he's seeing all these dogs that's coming at him. He ain't scared, but he don't got the tools in his tool bag to handle what they're bringing to him, because they're bringing him stuff that he ain't seen, heard, smelled, or even thought about getting.
Yeah.
Well, so he ain't seen none of that.
This the thing.
So with him facing that kind of talent and all pro 4 years in a row. Come on, like that's some crazy Top Gun stuff. So he's trying to figure it out. He's like, well, dang, after this week, what else can you can't give me nothing more than what I've already seen. Like, this is the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
So after he makes it through this, then he's gonna be all right.
They're gonna keep picking.
Well, that's the thing.
He got to cut his teeth. He got to cut his teeth.
It's a grown man's league. And
it's a grown man. And if he don't have that dog in him, look, you bad as long as that fence is locked. Once they unlock that fence, just like the song said, who in the hell left the gate open?
If he don't want to get picked on, he needs to let the dog out. Like he needs to put somebody on their back and make an example out of somebody for people to not
utilize that. You can do that in the running game. That's a running game issue.
I got a question for you, man, if I may.
Go ahead.
So, man, we have a lot of Dallas fans on that follow us, and I'm curious, but we're in DC. What's the dinner towards Jerry down there in Dallas from the Dallas fan? Because it's a lot of us up here that can't stand him right now for this whole and the whole handling of caring more about being famous than winning or being popular than winning. What is the what's the
let me get ready to roll, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. I keep watching in the pick and show this fabulous record I got for this week.
Oh my God.
I may have taken the lead.
Don't forget to put your pick in for Thursday, Sid.
Already handled.
I'm gonna tell you, Sid, you might have won this week, but you ain't winning the war.
Don't be no hater later. Hey, don't be no hater.
It's the truth.
Shady, they got a lot of that. Go ahead.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all later.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. All right. So back to the question. So the feel is most people don't like Jerry, but from my personal foxhole,
okay,
I used to didn't like Jerry. I thought he was a bad owner. But he's doing things from. If y'all haven't watched America's Team, the Gambler and his Cowboys, you got to watch that. You got to watch because it's a good documentary. It's really good. I pray for Jerry Jones. But
they want him to live long. That's what it is. They want him to keep sabotaging.
Yeah. So Jerry is about. He's going to do what he thinks is best because he's got football knowledge, but he don't have that football expertise. Right. So I know enough to get myself in trouble, but I don't know a whole lot of the expertise. So he's going to do what he needs to do to make it better for, I'm going to say, the business side. But as a person, Jerry is a great guy. As a fan, I don't like the way he does business.
See, my problem with him, Superman, he's like writing his papers he's handling his business like he's writing his papers from the encyclopedia, and everybody else uses ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way no more. But I'm talking from a football perspective. Because in regards to raising money for the team or making team value, he's AI incorporated. But when it comes to running the team and doing his way, that old boy way, it ain't working that way no more.
I think it's working. I think it's working.
I'm not talking.
It's working really, really well. It's working really well.
Jerry makes such amazing decisions.
I just
listen. Before we get into our let's touch on a couple more games. Okay, we're gonna touch on a couple more games, and then we'll hit our new segment.
Okay.
Explain yourself, where we have to explain why we chose a game that we chose and it didn't work out the way that we thought it was going to work out. So you have to explain yourself, what your thinking was when you chose that game. I'll leave that exercise off first. But let's look at this game. I want to look at the Jags Cincinnati Bengals game. I want to go there. And the reason I want to go there is because y'all know Cool Joe went down with turf toe, right?
Yep.
Cool Joe went down with turf toe. The backup came in, served notice. How many? Well, they say Joe Burrow's getting a second opinion, but it says he's likely to be out for like 3 months. My question is, with the amount of money that they spent on offense, is that a sunken ship already?
So I don't know much about the backup for Cincinnati.
He's pretty good.
So with that being said, he's got tools on offense.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a matter of how well are they going to rally around him. And so, because they still won. So he can get them the ball. And now he gets to practice with the first team. So he's the main line now. So now he gets to practice with the first team. He may be like a Brock Purdy and come in and wreck shop.
I doubt he can be Joe Cool, but we know Joe Cool take a lot of hits. Come on, Lady A, what you got?
Oh, for Cincy Watsky? So I think it's too early to say if it was a sunken ship. I do. It's too early. You have to. It kind of depends on the scheme that they wanted to run. how would this work? Hopefully they understood that you had to have a different plans laid out, and so now would be the time to implement that. So it's kind of, how are they going to adjust now that this happened? Because good and well, you don't start off the season only having one plan, assuming that everybody is going to be okay. You have
Mm-hmm.
to have room for some type of adjustment. So I don't think it'd be a sinking ship just yet. Now, if their adjustments do not work and it didn't pan out, then maybe they didn't put enough thought into it or something like that. So I think it'll take time to see. But we know when it comes to sports how people's toes make a big make it a big deal. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Oh,
see how much this toe issue is going to really truly affect them. Because like
All
you
right.
said, they did win. So
Real quick, Al, this one's for you, and then we'll move on after Al gives his soliloquy about this one. The Browns, Ravens. The Browns came in talking a lot of noise. It's not hard to tackle Derrick Henry, and we'll take care of Lamar Jackson. And how did that turn out for the Browns, Al?
Not good.
Not good.
They did one part. They did shut down Derrick Henry. Don't make no bones about it. They did the first part of the job, but they failed everywhere else because Lamar went off, the defense went off, and the defense rebounded from a very bad week in showing against the Bills. So I have their defense on fantasy. They got me 13-point touchdown. So I'm very proud of them young boys. But the Browns are who we thought they are. Let's not waste too much time on this. At some point
Right.
they can get Shador and or Gabriel in to see what they got. Joe Flacco has he's like the milk carton in the refrigerator. He ain't got but a couple more weeks before he go bad. So come on, man. Let's
That's
do
a good expression. Okay,
it's
let's
tough.
get into our new segment. Our new segment is called "Explain Yourself." The graphics department, y'all know it's a Tuesday. Graphics department is not doing too much on a Tuesday. All right, so look for the graphics next week. But this is "Explain Yourself," where we have to choose a game that we lost, that we gave you all, and explain why we did it. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this one. Okay, and I'm going to apologize to all of y'all that did this. I was firmly on the Jets hype train. I
Oh
thought
no
that
way.
Justin Fields had turned a new leaf. I thought he had a coach that believed in him, and Aaron Glenn. And I really believe that, you know, it's a division game, right? And I told y'all, take the Jets +6. Well, you could have took the Jets +16 and it still wouldn't have helped. I apologize to you all for this from the bottom of my heart. And if I could give each and every one of you $1 to make up for the money that you lost, I probably wouldn't, because I need that many dollars, because that's how bad the Jets did me and you. Okay, so I am sorry. And again, I was thinking that Justin Fields and Aaron Glenn was going to do something special, but somebody forgot to tell me that they wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Lady A, are you ready? Or Al, who's next?
Well, I'll go. I'm quick. Go ahead, Lydia. Because I did nothing but gave you a winner. I told you take Green Bay. I didn't get my picks in Sunday, so I didn't give you any bad picks. I gave you
Oh no,
one
But
you
pick.
you
did.
did have
I know
some
your picks.
losses.
I
You
gave
did. We
you.
know.
I
Right.
didn't give
You
it. I
had
don't have
some
to
losses. So
apologize to the
tell
chat.
us
The chat
why
didn't see
you
it.
picked somebody who lost. Tell us.
Yes, right. Let's go. Let's go, Al.
Tell
Come
us
on.
why you picked somebody who lost.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
why I
but you,
picked somebody that got lost. I went with the daggone. I'm gonna tell you the game that made me a little upset. It was Arizona Cardinals.
oh yeah.
That game stayed under the whole game until Arizona decided they want to stop playing defense. And they allowed 2 touchdowns to I believe it was to the Miami Dolphins, not Miami Dolphins,
Oh,
The
Panthers. I
Panthers.
think they played
The
Panthers.
Panthers.
Carolina
They playing the
Panthers.
Panthers.
20-9 the whole game, and allowed Bryce Young 2 touchdown passes to take that game over. So I'm going to blame the Arizona defense for being having such a poor performance and not playing 4 quarters of football, because they thoroughly beat up on those Carolina Panthers and had a guaranteed under that I gave y'all, only to allow them to score 2 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, they blew by 6. They blew by 6.5. They blew
Well,
by
that's
6.5.
okay
Come
because
on,
I
lady.
told them to take the over and that hit.
Okay.
So I was on air. You weren't on air, so that's okay. I'm glad that's what that was. I told them to take the
I'm
over
glad
and
you
the
did
over
something
hit.
right finally.
What you say now?
I'm glad you did something right for them finally.
Ain't your school worse than mine?
I don't know, man.
We'll get there in a second. Come on, lady. Tell us what you apologizing
So
for.
I don't have a whole lot of losses.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Don't do
Half
that.
of them.
Don't do that because I have less than half. Okay. Don't do that. I'm
sorry,
above
one less.
500.
I forgot 97.
I'm
87.
above 500. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna just go for the obvious. I told y'all last week on Tuesday to go take the Commanders plus the 3.5 because I thought it was
You
gonna be a
did.
close game.
You
I really
did.
did. I thought it was gonna be a close game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We should have listened to them when they said they was playing sloppy because that was how they played like this on Thursday as well. So we should have listened to that and gave them a little space. You should have went with the over under or something like that. But I told y'all to take the Commanders plus the 3.5, and I apologize.
They went with your suggestion. That's why they didn't go with the over under. They listened to you.
Anyway, because
I'm
I'm still above 500. So stop that.
Okay, let me get a reference out real fast. This is Corey. He's been on the show before. This is Big Bro. We gotta find the Dallas store version of Bones at. This is the Cowboys Fan of the Year 2002 Suit Man.
22.
Here, Corey. Yeah, 2022. My bad. 2022 Suit Man.
Suit
Dallas
Man.
Cowboys Fan of the Year. Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year. So let me give these records out real quick before we choose our Thursday game.
Please.
All right.
Yes.
So
Let's tell us.
Pick went 8-8 on the week.
Mm.
Al went 8-8 on the week.
Mhm.
Sid went 9 and Lady A went 9-7. Lady
Yes.
A went 9-7.
Yes.
One game better than us. She's rubbing it in our face. Right?
It doesn't matter. It's still better.
As she was
Okay.
talking. But go ahead.
Sid, we'll get to Sid in a minute. Cuzzo went 7-7. You asked, how could Cuzzo go 7-7? And there was more games in that play because he took two games that were over minus 200. You only get a half a point for that. So that's how he winds up at 7-7. And Sid ends up with an 11-5 record. He told me to tell you this, Lady A. He's on your A. I don't know what that means. So that's what he told me to tell you. The graphics department will update graphics on Saturday, so we'll have fresh new graphics. But guess what? The graphics department did do one thing very, very well. And right after this, we have Al's foursome coming up. So we got to get ready for that. So, Lady A, you got something to read for us?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant you were about to show something that we did well.
Oh, I am. Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are about to place your bets and cash. We're about to play some bets and cash and checks, okay? So we're going to play a game of who you got. But Lady A has something for us real quick.
Okay. If you or someone you know is facing challenges with gambling, support is accessible. The National Council on Problem Gambling offers various resources such as FAQs, a self-assessment for gambling behavior, details on treatment, and a helpline to link you with local assistance. Call 1-800-GAMBLER, that is 1-800-426-2537, or you can text at 800-GAM. You can also visit them on the web at ncpgambling.org.
There you go. And just like that, let's get into our Thursday night football game. We have the Miami Dolphins going up north to take on the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 2-0. The Miami Dolphins are 0-2. And looking to climb out of the basement of the AFC East. It is the East. Yes, East, right? Okay. Let's I keep getting their division wrong because everybody's up north, but they call it the AFC East. Okay. Let's look right at this right now. Josh Allen is playing unbelievable, out of his mind. You talk about having a dog in you and knowing that this is grown man business. He absolutely knows that this is grown man business. The Miami Dolphins, Tariq Hill, and what's their coach name? Mike. What's their coach name? Oh man, he sounded like he was ready to be fired. Sunday after they played, he was rambling at the podium for a good little while. I don't know how they're gonna pull that team back together before Thursday. Let's look at the line. You got, and I just pulled it down. Sorry. You have the Miami Dolphins at plus 12 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 550. The Buffalo Bills are -12 at -110. Their money line is -800. The over-under set at 49.5, 110 both ways. 49.5, 110 both ways. Okay, James, so listen. We got this rule. If the favorite is anything -200 or above, if you take them, right, to win the game on the money line, you only get a half a point, right?
Right.
So you can see this is just a retarded number here. Well, I'm not gonna say this is it's just a crazy number. No one's giving Miami a chance, but we have to make a pick in this, right? We got to make a pick. So James, who you got?
I'm going with the upset. I think they're going. I don't think Miami's going to win, but I don't think they're going to get beat by 12 and a half because it's a division game. Again, can go either way. I'm going with Miami.
Mike McDonald is McDonald. You're right. Thank you, Corey. McDonald. Okay, so you like the Dolphins plus the 12.
Yep.
Plus 12. All right, pick is next. Listen, this is only one way to take this game, right? 49.5
Disrespectful.
is 49.5. I think Buffalo can do that by themselves. Put me in for the over, please. Over McDaniels. Put me in for the over. Pick the over. Come on, Al.
Man, I believe what my man Superman said last week. I said there's no way the Jets can't cover 12 points. And they got whooped. I think
6.5. It was 6.5.
I said, I was saying like 6.5, and I said the Jets should cover that, and they got mollywopped.
Yep.
Mollywopped.
I think Buffalo is on a mission, man. And you know who I like, Lady A, Buffalo. Give me the Bills, and I'm gonna lay the 12. I'm sorry, Superman, I gotta go against you. I'm a Buffalo guy too at heart, man. My third team. Give me the Bills.
Minus the 12.
I'm gonna lay the 12 because I don't know. It might be like 35-7. I don't even think it. Mike McDaniels might not make it out of September. He may be going real soon, and he got to go far to go fishing because they got some beautiful boats and beautiful water down there in Miami. So he can just walk out his front door probably. But he won't be walking into Hard Rock Stadium too many more Sundays after this week.
Okay, listen, Lady A, I'm gonna tell you what said. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went. Said, I need your Thursday pick. He said, okay, what is it, dog? Tell me what it is. I said, Buffalo minus 12. He said, give me the over. I said, I didn't get a chance to tell you the over. It don't matter. Give me the over pick. Said took the over. Lady A, who you got?
So Sid was looking at my stuff, and so were you. You were looking at my spreadsheet. I'm gonna tell you this.
Not pressing send and hit save.
I'm going with the over, and let me tell you why. It's not really necessarily Buffalo. I mean, they are a factor in how they've been playing, but look at the points Miami has allowed. If you look at the points that Miami is allowing, and you look at how many points that Buffalo has actually made on its opponents, I think that the safest bet is the over.
The safest bet is the over.
Corey about to be in timeout.
Corey. I got more team than Nick Cannon got kids.
I ain't think it was that many teams in the NFL.
I mean, he got what? He got like what, 12, 14, something like that, something crazy.
He had a dozen, I believe.
But you definitely got a lot of teams too, though.
He got a full basketball, but Nick Cannon has a full basketball team.
He really does.
He can play 5-on-5 with reserves. Who would he root for?
Yeah. That's a good question. Now that's a good question.
Hey man, he having them, so he can't afford them. So I guess he's still having them. So
he gonna root for the one with Mariah kids.
Make sure you raise them, baby. Don't just have them. Don't just have them to pay for them. Raise them. That's all I ask.
Raise them. There you go. Okay, Al, come on, man. You got a foursome to tell us about. Hold on.
Yeah, I had a really good foursome last week, man.
Hold on. Let me do this right, Al. Let me do this right.
Please.
Okay, so Al gets a hold of the credit card, don't know how, but he takes his peoples out for a round of golf with his top four players throughout the NFL for the week. He said he had a really good foursome for us last week, so maybe you could tell us where they went, how they played, and who did great and who didn't. So Al, it's time to tell us who's in your foursome.
Well, let me make real quick disclaimer. I owe these guys from last week
Okay.
a round of golf. So I don't want to put all this on your credit card on the first on 1 week pick. So we're gonna figure out how to get Josh Allen after that performance last week on out
Yeah,
there for
lady,
Then we had
Lady A's credit card.
No.
Danny Dimes, new faces,
Danny Dime.
in new places playing. Maybe it is Brian Debo. That's the problem. But the good thing is one of those guys is a repeat this week. So this week's man, we got a nice foursome this week, man. You know, we got a little mix up, man. Good thing, Sue, man. It's good that you on this show because this foursome this week a little cowboy heavy.
Oh boy.
So I need a little bit of help from
How can you be Cowboy heavy when y'all went to overtime?
Picking Aubrey. I'm guessing picking Aubrey.
Listen, man. Listen, baby. We're gonna start off with James Cook, man. After that performance in Buffalo, man, when you just run all over the Jets, who was supposed to have a good defense, and you run all over them like he did. 21 carries, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, what more do I need to say? I'm a running back at heart, so I got to take care of my man Hook. All he does is find the end zone. And then I got to get back to the guy who just handles business. You're gonna stop my best running back, then I'm gonna be what I am. The 2-time MVP. Lamar Jackson, man. You know, 19 for 29, pedestrian on the yard, but 4 tutties. His job is to get in the end zone. So, Lamar, come on out, man. I got a spot for you in my foursome. And you know, he didn't get a chance to be on my foursome at all last week because one of the criteria for your foursome is your team got to win. Can't just have a good stat line. You got to get a win. Therefore, Dak, for the first time in 2 years, game-winning drive, get us in position. Throw it all over the field. Dak Prescott, 38 for 52, 361, 2 tutties. Welcome to my foursome. And then our MVP. This guy, Suitman said who he was, the best kicker in the NFL. Maybe the best kicker of all time, but we'll let history decide that. But 2 for 2 from 40 to 49, 2 for 2 for 50 or better, with a 64-yarder sprinkled in there. Brandon Aubrey, man. If you got a better kick, don't miss kicks all season thus far, knock on wood. But if you know a better kicker or have seen a better kicker, put them in the chat because I haven't. So, therefore, Brandon Aubrey, welcome and thank you for wearing that star, baby, because we love you. We love you we love you in D.C., and we definitely, I know they love you in Dallas. So
that's not true, Al. I'm gonna have to get said. I'm gonna have to get said disclaimer.
You are talking, and I am talking.
That's rude.
So therefore, tell them again, baby. Brandon Aubrey, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, and James Cook. I have the credit card, and Pick has authorized all charges. Welcome to the force. Meet me in the court tomorrow. See y'all there bright and early. That's all I got.
So let me correct Corey here. Corey, this is a golf foursome. It's just a golf foursome.
Golf,
okay,
Corey. Golf.
Hey, Corey, we might have a little extracurricular here and there, but we ain't gonna report it on the credit card. They take cash only. I'm sorry.
Corey he going to the corner, and he about to give me some more money for this fine that he has.
He said fine.
Coming in the mail. The fine is in the mail because on top of that, he's still making comments.
The fine is in the mail.
He's still making comments. Don't put that up, Pick.
Oh, well, that was definitely not going up. That one is definitely not going up.
Listen, fined.
Listen, make sure you tell a friend about First String Podcast. So we're only over here on YouTube now. We're not going to all those other destinations anymore until we get our YouTube numbers right to where we need them to be. So we need our YouTube numbers up and away. So make sure you tell them that they can find us again here on YouTube. Let's get back to where our first platform was, and where we find our most success, which is on our YouTube pages. Um, Man, don't forget to like and subscribe to First Street Podcast. Hit that bell to enable alert for new content just like this. We are here with the Dallas Cowboys 2022 Fan of the Year, Soup Man.
Has
So
been a pleasure. It's truly been a
Yes,
pleasure.
sir.
One of our best guests ever. And I can easily say that. Definitely best
you
dressed.
know, next week we got
Definitely best
little sis coming back. We got Seawall next week. So I'm gonna put this off and I'm gonna play it back.
Man, look, can you send me a screenshot so I can give it to her of the hat and decor and that statue? Because I need those
Absolutely
for
not.
Wall. Because that is,
Absolutely
man,
not.
that is a pearl that needs to be copied and a statue that need to be shown. Therefore, I mean, you know, like I said, man, I almost would put that as the emblem on a cop, you know, because you're going the right way.
Al,
If that's
Al,
what
go
you
sit
do, you are
Go sit
headed in the right direction.
Go
Because
sit down.
you saw the car in the driveway. I mean, in the garage. I mean, the
Al,
suit
go sit
man
down.
is
Yeah, I'm
always.
just saying. We're trying to get you right.
I don't even know if he got a left hand because he all the way right. That's all I got to say.
You need to go to bed.
Look,
He need
I
a
got.
nap.
I said he was sleepy. He did say he was sleepy. So, like, hey, did we cover everything? Did we cover everything? We did not. We did not. Listen, you got the baseball standings ready?
I can.
Okay. We're gonna give you some baseball standings because we're here. We're at the midway point of September, and October is right around the corner. Some teams have starting to lock up some playoff spots for baseball. You know that hunt for October gets real. The WNBA is absolutely in their playoff bags right now. So continue to watch those sports, and we'll bring you updates on Saturdays for those for the WNBA as well. They should be moving on to their second round. Lady A, you ready?
Yeah, I can give the standings. I'll just give the top 5 for the American League and National League.
All right.
So American League East, you got the Blue Jays on top, 88 wins, 62 losses. Yankees, 83 wins, 67 losses. Red Sox, 82 wins, 69 losses. The Rays, 73 wins, 77 losses. And then you have the Orioles with 70 wins, 80 losses. So that is the American League.
Top 5.
Actually, let me just give you, because I don't want to give you everybody in each league. So American League, that was the East. I'm sorry, I gave you everybody. I'll just tell you the top 2. American League Central, you got the Tigers, 85-65. That's their record. And then the Guardians up in Cleveland, 78-71. American League West, you have the Mariners, 82-68. Astros, 82-69. And let's see, National League East, you have the Phillies, boo, 90-61. The Mets, 77-73. Not going to tell you where my team is in that division. What'd you say, Al?
The Nats have been rough. I told you.
Well, the Nats, it's crazy because they've been trying to like punish and destroy people recently just to mess up where they stand, you know, but whatever. National League Central, you have the Brewers 91-59, the Cubs 87-64. National League West, you have the Dodgers 84-66, Padres 82-68. And I don't think that we have official standings just yet.
No. If you
the Phillies have definitely
clinched. They clinched the East.
They clinched their division, and then the Brewers have clinched a wild card. But I think those are the only 2 that we have any information on.
Brewers didn't clinch the division. They clinched
a playoff berth. The
Brewers
have clinched a playoff berth.
The
wild card.
The Phillies clinched the division. The Phillies clinched their division. The Brewers clinched a playoff berth. The only teams that have been eliminated so far are the Los Angeles Angels, the Minnesota Twins, Chicago White Sox, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Washington Nationals, and the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, so that's everybody who's in the last place of their division. Those are the only people that are completely out of it. Yeah, that's it. So
There we go. So there we go. That's that. All right. So listen, whoa, he just I was just
I did
about to
that.
say I didn't.
He did that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So man, James, what are you looking forward to for this weekend for the Cowboys?
Going to Chicago, having a good time, getting the win. Even though they have Chicago favored by 1.5, which is crazy, but
It's crazy.
That's not what I saw.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Let them bet.
That's
Don't
not
worry
what I
about it. Tell them go bet it. They like Chicago so much. Bet it. It's free money for us.
Yeah.
Getting a point against Chicago. 0-2.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 2. It's 1.5, so we get 2 points.
Bet the house. Let's go.
Yeah.
Money line. Bet the house. Money line, baby. You ain't got bet.
You just want everybody to lose their
No.
money.
I'm gonna show you my ticket. Bet the house. Money line. Dallas money line is the best.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Listen. I got you. Stay there. Don't go nowhere, James.
All right.
Thank you all for watching First Thing Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe to First Thing Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. And the most important part is that you tell a friend to tell a friend that we're only on YouTube now. All right. We're only on YouTube now. All right. So, shout out to my son, United States Air Force, First Thing Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Say gonna tell y'all go dogs. I'm gonna tell you raise hell. Al gonna say something, but we ain't gonna hear it.
How about it, baby?
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. 'Cause it's time for the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. Lace 'em up. It's the First String Podcast show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he read GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in.